Swimming like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hello and welcome to the video wrap-up show for the Shrimp Tank podcast in Seattle. I'm Dan Whedon, and I'm joined by my guest co-host, Brad Berger. Brad and I had a fascinating and really fun conversation today with our guest, Nic Lind. To catch the entire episode, and you really should, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Additionally, you can find all of our episodes over like the last 7 years when Brad was co-hosting with me on our website at shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle.
So Nick, we had a real fun time, especially in the plead the fifth question. And I threw this question out at you. And it was either plead the fifth or provide a wonderful defense. You did a great job. And that question really is, I think, on the minds of a lot of buyers. And that is, gosh, I pay the same percentage of a house, whether it's $500,000 or it's $5 million. And the question is that really justified?
Yeah, I think that there's a few different things that play into that. And I believe that it is with the service that we provide. And there's a few specific reasons for that. It's not cheap and it's not easy to sell a house. Starting with the not cheap part, it costs our company between $4,500 and $5,000 for every single sale. And that's actually just the process to get the home to market. If it doesn't sell, guess what? We don't get paid. So you want us invested in getting your home sold, and that's what the commission helps us do. The other piece of it is the higher the price point, oftentimes the longer we end up working on it. For example, we're bringing a property to market that's luxury property on Gravelly Lake next week. We've been working on it for over a year. So the commission is substantial, but it's over a year's worth of work. So I think it depends on who you're hiring and what they're providing. But if they're doing it right, absolutely.
Nick, one of the more interesting answers, and all of your answers were interesting, so everybody's got to go back and listen. One of the ones that really resonated with me or got my attention was, coming out of COVID and the real estate, your business in real estate and selling homes really changed because of COVID. I mean, you literally had to stop seeing people. And I really found fascinating what you said you did and what changed in your business from COVID. Would you share that again?
Yes, absolutely. It's a relationship-based business. And I think most good businesses start as relationship-based businesses. When we couldn't see people, it was really hard to enhance the relationship. One of our value adds was to have a complimentary consultation at our office to elevate the experience of meeting with your realtor, because as Brad said, we can get paid a healthy sum. So we want to make sure we're providing the right amount of value. When we couldn't meet, we had to decide quickly how we were going to continue on that similar experience. I'd been really hesitant to leverage technology as much as we could in that space. We really believed we wanted people to come to the office. Well, with COVID, we wanted to be flexible. And one of the best things that came out of it is our complimentary consultation for our buyers is now a Zoom. And it's way easier. We're way more flexible. They get all the same information. We can digitize it, capture it, share it with them. And we've used other technology and channels to be able to enhance our relationships. They're not replacing them, they're enhancing them. So our YouTube channel, where we provide content every single month with a monthly market update, is a new piece that we've added. Our social media gets more and more attention. We do a weekly update and a weekly check-in with our network on social media every single week. So using technology to enhance these relationships has been a big boost to our ability to reach out to our network. And we've carried that on throughout COVID and beyond.
Well, Nick, we want to thank you so much again for being a guest here on the Shrimp Tank. And for our listeners that want to get in touch with you or learn more about Commencement Bay Brokers, how can they get more information?
Yes, thank you, Brad. Our website's a great landing spot, commencementbaybrokers.com. And if you're just curious about understanding more about the real estate market in the broader sense, but also in Pierce County, our YouTube channel is a phenomenal resource. We do a once a month update. You can seek us out on YouTube by looking for Commencement Bay Brokers. We also have an Instagram feed and a Facebook feed where we keep people in tune with what's going on in the market and in our networks. Those are great places to find us.
Well, for our listeners, make sure that you check out all of the replays on Shrimp shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle or wherever you get your podcasts. We're on iHeartRadio, Apple, Google, Spotify, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. So follow us on our show's social media pages as well. Those are on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
Well, first of all, Brad, it was great to have you back and join us. Thank you. And thank you for your sponsorship. Nic, it was great to have you back. You're a second-time guest. It's been way too many years, and thank you for joining us. And by the way, everybody, the show notes will have Commencement Bay Brokers YouTube channel. So after you're done watching this, go check out Commencement Bay Brokers on YouTube. And if you like this video, please just go down and hit like for us and subscribe. And please do what Brad said. Join us every week at 12 p.m. Pacific for our live stream broadcast on our Facebook page. Our next show will be on January 25th. Please join us. Until we see you again, be healthy, be prosperous, and make sure you have some fun, because for right now, the shrimp is back in the tank. So long.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp